a piano, a drum, a saxophone, a guitar. These are great instruments and they can be extremely emotive. But what's the highest compliment to give a musician? He makes that instrument sing. You make that instrument sing, you start to model what is the ultimate communicator, and that would be the human voice to another human. I don't know if squirrels really like our singing or not, but I know other humans really tune in when we sing. And why that's important is because every other human has got the same goods. So we really respond to a person's thinking when we hear singing. We hear exactly what's going on. And it would be no different than if everybody in this room was naked, as I said in the form. If everybody in this room is naked, we're all the same, right? So it's like a nudist colony. There's not really fly-looking people at a nudist colony. They're all just really there to get rid of all the pretense, all of the code, the sort of the moral code, if you will, about clothes, attached to clothing. But when you think about it, if somebody walked in here naked and all of us had clothes on, they would have our attention. They would be all powerful. We would want to know what is up with this person. And so shedding all of that pretense, shedding all of that, coming transparent to any performance makes you extremely captivating. And so there was that age-old adage I always heard of, like, if you're nervous on stage, pretend like everybody's sitting there naked or in their underwear, right? I think that's backwards. I think the person on stage should be naked, except for me. But what I'm saying is this, is that you want to be transparent when just me standing here facing you makes me the leader of the room by default. I've got the microphone that makes me leader. So that means by example, you want to be as authentic, as honest, as transparent as possible. And the as possible is important to remember because everybody gets a different gauge. We don't judge a 9-year-old the same as a 19-year-old, the same as a 29-year-old. How do we know? How do we know when a 9-year-old is at her limit? How do we know when a 29-year-old is at his limit? We'll discuss that later. But we all instinctively know that. And what we do is applaud on that person's personal experience. And somehow humans have empathy. We all know where each other are, right? But because of that, we've gotten really good at putting up shields, putting up a polite social face, putting up, you know, social comments like when you go into CVS or somewhere, it's like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Nothing. That kind of stuff. That's absolute dribble, and that's really expensive. That costs us too much as singers because it takes so long to get rid of it. And what everybody wants to hear is really what's up. And so that's where aligning with these laws of physics, getting the mechanics out of our head, really, really important.